y'all. So you hear a little noise in the background. I'm outside. So let's get down. So Sexy Red ended up had to come out and let crazy Ray J, because Ray J ended up going live yesterday talking about him and Sexy Red did it. He slept with Sexy Red. I said, huh? Sexy Red came out and said, hold up. Sexy Red said, I just said hi to you and kept it pushing. What's going on? So this man out here saying that he done slept with this woman, and Sexy Red said, no, we didn't. We was on a plane. He said they were on a plane and he got it in with her. I said, but they didn't. All she said was hi. And Sexy Red don't give me that type of, like she that type of girl. She may talk about it in her music, but she don't give me that type of girl. She don't give me that easy. He that easy. Because that's Ray J. But let's move on past them. Let's get into ISIS. So ISIS then did the craziest stuff ever. So, the Congresswoman Maxine Waters, she ended up going to ISIS, and she was trying to get information to see if she can go in and talk to a detainee, because she said her family came to her saying that they've been trying to get in contact with their family member because they can't get nothing out to find out what's going on, and she wanted to go see if she could talk, and they slammed the door in her face. She tried to open the door before they slammed it, but that didn't work. But that's what's going on there. Then I said, side note, there was a protest going on in Los Angeles where, the Latinos, was out there protesting against ISIS and stuff, ICE and stuff for the stuff that's going on. And it's getting a little hectic to the point where Donald Trump is getting ready to call in the Guard, National Guard. Yeah, he getting ready to do dramatic things that should not be done. It seemed like this is turning. It's like he turning into. I'm sorry to say, he's becoming Hitler, the modern day version of Hitler, and yeah, he needs to be stopped. Like Congress had to do something. Something had to be done. Impeach him, get him removed. Not just him removed his vice president. Why impeach both of them at the same time so we can move on to somebody else? Because this is not going to work. Because this is ridiculous. But I hope that these people who are out here protesting don't do the stupid things by rioting. Because they had showed it was some rioting going on. But please don't do that. Because you just proving your point. You just proving his point and his agenda that he got going on out there, that's what y'all do. He's saying that y'all looting, y'all this, that to America, his so-called make America great again. Y'all doing the things that he ran on. If y'all not just doing y'all peaceful protesting, that they're wrong for what they're doing. And the mayor, I want to say, of Los Angeles came out, and she ended up giving her one too. And she said she was trying to make sure it was peaceful, trying to make sure that Donald Trump now did this peacefully without them having to do all that other stuff. But she trying to get him to stop doing things. I said, this is too much. I said, y'all bringing all this stuff to Los Angeles, they still getting over their wildfire that just happened. It ain't even been, it's been like a month or two. It ain't been about a good month, a good 2 months at the most. About 3. I want to say 2 to 3 months now since that happened. And they ain't really, they probably just got halfway done, cleaning up the aftermath, if that. Because the rebuilding gonna take a minute. But you just messing up all the way around. But I hope that people do keep on protesting, but don't go ahead and start doing violence. Keep it peaceful. Say what you need to say, and just keep on doing what you need to do. You have the right to do that here in the United States. So let's move on past them. Let's move on to We still got ICE again. So ICE then ran up to a Los Angeles school, y'all. So they ran up to a let's check this out. They ran up and went up to a elementary school. The elementary school was graduating. These kids graduating. As the kids walk across the stage, ICE is right there fully, all up in gear. And you got a um school worker crying their ass off for what happened, because they also show in the report said that the parents and stuff, some of them actually started running from the scene in the graduation. They just started running. They leaving their kids and everything because ICE was there. ICE did a raid at a elementary graduation while these kids walked across the stage as they was being called up because they were graduating. That's pitiful, that's pathetic, and it makes no sense. I said no class at all. To do this type of stuff, it's just, I have nothing to say. I'm just speechless because why? And for these people, I don't see how you can even work in that position for ICE and actually do something like this without having. It's like you don't got no morals. I understand everybody need a paycheck, but I said that paycheck I wouldn't want. Definitely, like you going into you go to a school to round them all up as kids cross the stage. These people don't make any sense. And we got to deal with this for the next 3 more years. 3 more. And I don't know. I don't know. This is a little bit too much for me. But, let's move on past that. Let's get into the TSA. So the TSA is warning the public that if you're using public chargers, ports, and the Wi-Fi, your phone could end up being hacked. Your information that you got on your phone could get hacked through them lines at an airports at that. Excuse me. You can end up getting hacked, and you're gonna have to watch out, because I said, please, the way people charge, you need to charge your phone, free Wi-Fi, so you ain't got to use your own. You're gonna save money. Now you got to be very careful. So that means you're gonna have to literally make sure you got that what is it, VPN service on your phone and all that good. You're gonna have to make sure you very protected, and you're gonna have to buy you a portable battery at this point, charger. So y'all figure that out. So let's move on to Kai Caesar. So his girlfriend, y'all, he out partying and stuff. Akon, and it was Akon and some other celebrity. They was at some get together, and his girlfriend, Kai girlfriend, was wasted. She took the mic. She said all type of stuff, but she wasted. She wasted out of the world. Didn't know what she was saying. He said, "You need to stop. You need to stop." And he had to take her. He had to make her go back to the room because he was embarrassed. I said she can't hold her liquor. Oh man, got you up here embarrassed and everything. I said, I said, good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. But I said, good luck with him. He got him a girlfriend. I said, oh, she embarrassing you. Well, you doing okay. What else? Is anything else going on? Oh, that's all that I got for y'all today. See, the Housewives. Anything going on there? No, let's see. So Drew, let me get into a little something. So Drew was on the Breakfast Club, and they asked Drew about that Portia Go Me hair, whatever it's called. So they asked the question about her when she was doing the hair. She said this Drew was a mess. Drew said no. Drew said when we was good, and I was promoting the hair, saying, it was good. But when I tried to, dye it blonde, we had a little issue. And I didn't got a new, I didn't got this hair. They went, oh, is the hair in your hair and the hair you got in there, is that go naked? Is that the go naked hair? Sure, no. This is sure, no. I got a new vendor. This is that hair. You see, look at it. Look at it, look good. So the scene that we went when I sat down with Portia with the bang and stuff, that was Portia. That was Portia line. That was her hair. Yeah. I said, girl. She said, shoot, since she wanted to dog me out, she ain't at this point, she ain't, it's fair game. I said, Drew, girl. I said you should have been brought that side out instead of being all, hey, girl, what girl? You get her together every now and then, but you need to stay on that neck. Oh, my God. But, they got some else that's going on. The recent episode. It's crazy. But that's all that I got for y'all. It's your boy Paul. Thank y'all for tuning in. Like, share, subscribe, join the channel. I'll get back at y'all later. Bye, y'all. Okay, that was it.